Hello and welcome to Storyboard Ed channel. Today I am going to be talking about Happy Death Day. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about the film Groundhog Day because it is very much related to Happy Death Day in the way it's set up. Basically, the story revolves around Bill Murray's character, who looks like this right here. And he's a self-centered individual who, when he looks at the world, he's very pessimistic. And he's a douche to everybody. So he has to relive the same day over and over again to better himself. And by the end of the movie, he's bettered himself enough to get himself a girlfriend, who is this character, and the whole town likes him by the end of the movie. Now this brings me to talking about Happy Death Day. In this film, I saw it back in 2017, right here, shortly after it came out, and I gotta tell you, I thought it was a good, different take on the Groundhog Day film that I saw before. It's got so many similarities to Groundhog's Day, but it's got an interesting element to it where it's about, this girl character right here, who basically is a douche at the beginning of the film. Her values are not very good. And then she's faced with the babyface killer right here, who pretty much keeps killing her and killing her and killing her over and over again. But every time she comes back, she gets weaker. That's the premise in the film. And one thing I noticed as it was going on is that she's bettering herself, just as Bill Murray's character did. And after she had bettered herself throughout the film, and she falls in love with this character right here, who is very helpful throughout the first film, and she learns how to face the killer and how to kind of deal with fixing herself. And that's very important. Now, when the babyface killer was revealed in the first film, it was her roommate, this girl right here, who pretty much was revealed to be the killer. Pretty much. And by the end of the film, she's defeated. And that pretty much sums up the first film. Today I am going to see Happy Death Day 2, and I will give an honest reaction to it. Here's the poster for it.
Yep.
It's pretty good. Ready to go inside? Get the tickets? Alright. So we just got finished seeing Happy Death Day 2, which was a pretty good film.
Yeah.
One thing that I noticed about it was like some weird twists with it.
Yeah.
Okay, turns out the villain in the first film is actually pretty much a good guy in this film, the majority, who you kind of root for. And when the girl character gets killed off this time, she is killing herself mostly.
Yep.
For the most part, it's not really the killer doing it.
No.
And there's a Asian guy character with the white hair, blonde hair.
Blonde.
Yeah, blonde, who was more of a central focus in this film than he was even in Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day was like in it for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
And this movie's in it like pretty much the whole film. And he has a good part, and he does pretty good. And basically it says that Happy Death Day is because of a machine that he created.
It's caused by that, the repeat. It's not because karma's trying to teach her some lesson. It's because a machine is looping.
Yeah, the machine is looping.
Yep. So
it's pretty crazy.
And it explores alternate realities in this film.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly just one alternate reality. She doesn't go into several. It's just another reality where her mom is alive now, and her boyfriend is not really her boyfriend.
Yep.
That was explored. I feel like they could have explored a lot more alternate realities. You know, weirder ones, like each time that she gets killed off, she goes to another one where now her boyfriend is the killer, or something like that. Like it just keeps changing or something like that. But I really thought that this film was good, and
I liked it.
What would you rate it out of 10?
8.5.
Ooh, 8.5 out of 10. You heard it, folks. 8.5 out of 10. Check it out Valentine's Day, please.